the landlord about, and it turned out he knew about the house being haunted. Turns out someone died there. The person was decapitated. Everyone who had rented before my friend always left after a week, my friend. So me and my best friend had just started university. Unfortunately, we couldn't go to the same universities since the courses we wanted to take were not in the programs, so we went our separate ways. He wanted to live independently, so he decided to rent in the city. He left the first place since the landlady old bleep was ripping them off and going through tenants' stuff and then calling them to tell them how she didn't like how they put their stuff in the room. So I helped him out. After the mid-semester break, he found another place to rent. The rent was apparently cheap. The first red flag was that the house was on the most dangerous street of the city. I would know cause I used to live in the city, and as bad as very bad. Of course he was desperate. He had some roommates as well. Now we're getting into the spooky. Bleep. One night one of the roommates, let's call her Mary, was sitting on the couch with her laptop. The couch was right next to my friend's room when Mary then heard someone walk out my friend's room, then to the kitchen and back into his room. Mary thought it was my friend, so she called out to him and got no response. When she went to check, there was no one inside. A little spooked, she went to tell her boyfriend about it. By then my friend had just come back from some errands and found his roommates sitting on the couch in the living room. He asked what was up and they told him what happened. A little skeptical, he decided to sit with them. Same time he did that, he heard it. That was the first incident. After that it got worse. 2 days after, when my friend had finished his classes, he got a complaint from the neighbor that he heard fighting and then crying from their house. That was weird cause no one was there the whole day. Later on in the day he told his roommates about it. When my friend wanted to leave through the front door, as clear as day, there was a pitch black figure standing at the porch, the back facing my friend. My friend told his roommate not to look at the porch. Neuron activated. He did anyways and was so terrified he began to shake. Everyone decided it was the last straw. They confronted the landlord about, and it turned out he knew about the house being haunted. Turns out someone died there. The person was decapitated. Everyone who had rented before my friend always left after a week. My friend and his roommates tried to get some priests to bless the house as a desperate attempt to continue staying at house with the spirit gone, but surprisingly it didn't work. In fact, it seemed to bleep it off. The day before my friend and his roommates moved out, my friend woke up in the middle of the night. At the edge of his bed he saw a person standing there. My friend slowly looked up the rotten body but stopped right at the neck. He was too scared. After that they moved out.